Progress occurs when courageous, skillful leaders seize the opportunity to change things for the better. Men make history. It is not the other way around. At IPE, Institute of Public Enterprise, we make men who make history. And we have been doing it for 50 years now.
IPE is currently in its Golden Jubilee year, having been established in 1964. The first Golden Jubilee lecture has been recently delivered by the Governor of Reserve Bank of India, Dr. Subba Rao, which by itself speaks of the distinction that Institute of Public Enterprise has acquired.
We took a first step in 1964 as an institution to formulate policies for the administration of public enterprises, which were an instrument of the nation's transformation in the social and economic domains. A brainchild of Shri S.S. Khera, ICS, the then Cabinet Secretary, Government of India, we became a vibrant and tangible entity thanks to the unremitting efforts of Dr. V.V. Ramanathan, the then Professor and Head of the Department of Commerce, Osmania University, and Dr. D.S. Reddy, then Vice Chancellor, Osmania University. On 1st December 2012, IPE started its networking office in Vasant Vihar, a centrally located area of Delhi. Another campus of IPE is now spread across 20 acres of verdant land abutting the Shamirpet Lake. And now, IPE has got 2 campuses in Hyderabad and 1 office in Delhi.
IPE is in its Golden Jubilee year. Set up in 1964, IPE has come a long way. IPE works in the area of research, training, consultancy, and management education. IPE runs several PGDM programs, and all these programs have been equated to MBA of the Association of Indian Universities. IPE has been in the field of training. IPE has trained 30,000 executives, 2,000 IS officers, has completed 300 research projects, and also undertaken 200 consultancy assignments. IPE promises a very fruitful and rewarding career for those who join IPE PGDM programs. IPE is linked with a number of public and private sector organizations, and therefore placements become a very easy task for the institute. IPE also provides enormous opportunities for the long-term and short-term projects. IPE, an institution of great promise, of great future, which can be a place for the rewarding career for those who join the institute in the years to come.
We have leaders at the helm endowed with a clear vision, mission, and strategic objectives. Our core areas are well defined and include management education, training, research and consultancy.
The programs that we conduct are of 2 types. One of them are the customized programs for corporate clients, which are called as in-house programs, which are customized to suit the needs of that particular company. And we conduct around 30 of them on an average in a year. Apart from this, we also do about 50-odd programs, which we call as open programs, where different corporate clients send their nominated executives for participation.
We have a wide range of academic offerings for diverse student segments. PGDM, Postgraduate Diploma in Management. PGDM RM, Postgraduate Diploma in Retail and Marketing. PGDM BIF, Postgraduate Diploma in Banking, Insurance and Financial Services. PGDM IB, Postgraduate Diploma in International Business. PGDM HRM, Postgraduate Diploma in Human Resources Management. Executive PGDM, Masters in Business Administration, Public Enterprise. Executive Programs, MDP in Management Development. PhD program. Our PGDM programs are approved by AICTE and are recognized by Association of Indian Universities (AIU) as equivalent to MBA.
The curriculum mainly consists of core papers and elective papers. Core papers is common across all the PG programs of all the 5 programs. Elective papers, depending on the stream of the courses in which the students are pursuing, the students will be going into those streams and choose the courses. We offer dual specialization here. Students can choose any of the papers in the area of marketing or finance or human resource management, systems and operations. Depending on the student's interest and the academic background, students are given the freedom to choose the specializations of the area in which they would like to do it. In addition to this, between the first and second year of the PG program, they do 8 weeks intensive summer internship program at the industry, wherein they get the practical insights to understand what happened in the real life when they join the corporate world. Institute doesn't have any vacation system. The students can put through a rigorous curriculum. At the end of the semester, they'll have an end semester examinations, and examinations consist of papers coming from outside to ensure the standards, and the papers will be evaluated based on which the ranking is done.
The curriculum is crafted looking at what is there as curriculum at global business schools like Harvard, MIT and maybe INSEAD, or in Asia Pacific institutions like the Nanyang Business School or NUS.
Today, we are one of the premier B schools of India, the dream and the ultimate destination of any aspiring manager. Everything at IPE is truly world-class, be it the ambience, faculty or the infrastructure.
When I used to go to the Western countries in the 70s and the 80s and visit universities and educational institutions, I used to be tremendously impressed by 2 things. The first was the quality of the infrastructure, the buildings, the classrooms, the other facilities. And the second thing, of course, what should be there in any educational institution, is the quality of the teaching. Now today, I feel very proud to belong to this institution, which has now created world-class infrastructure. The new campus is absolutely beautiful. It has every kind of facility, a lot of open spaces, and it has the works. A student can enjoy the good atmosphere, the breeziness of the place, and the openness, and develop his own open-mindedness. I am sure that any student who comes here would in the future look back on his or her time in IPE with a lot of nostalgia and sentiment. I do hope that more and more students would be able to come here and have a good academic period, have a good college life.
IPE believes in equality of gender. Our faculty comprises men and women of high caliber, known as much for their commitment as for their academic brilliance. Quintessential leaders themselves, they are well versed in creating leadership for the future.
One of IPE's major strengths is its faculty. The faculty is an excellent mix of industrial experience as well as research. This has what has added a lot of weightage to our consultancy activity. We have also conducted a lot of recruitment assignments which have called for a tremendous amount of input in terms of organization and expertise. Some of the other areas, if you look at the corporate social responsibility, IPE has specialized in conducting baseline surveys as well as impact assessment surveys, and this has also been done for many of the public sector units. All these consultancy exercises, what we have done, and the training that we impart to the visiting company executives has added a lot of value in our classroom teaching at IPE.
IPE also got experienced and diligent administrative officers and staff who extend their support in hand-holding the IPE aspirants. Beginning from admissions up till placements and after passing out as alumni, IPE students of yesteryears keep reminiscing about their IPE days. IPE is currently carrying out projects sanctioned by the DST, ICSSR, AICTE, UGC and other ministries. IPE has been rated high on its research output by the Government of India panel in 2011, that evaluated the ICSSR institutes across India. Our campus has got 12 classrooms, 18 meeting rooms, 95 faculty offices and a food court in a total built-up area of 3.5 lakh square feet. The classrooms are classy and modern with state-of-the-art learning tools that make learning easy and enjoyable. The state-of-the-art campus can accommodate 400 boys and girls. Individual rooms of the hostel are fully air-conditioned with single and double occupancy facility and with an attached restroom facility.
It is for the students and the people across the country to come here and take advantage of this facility. And it will be a beautiful campus, not matched by any other campus in the country at the moment.
So what we have done here is we've tried to minimize the amount of energy used by maximizing the use of daylight, by minimizing the amount of heat that comes into the building. So effectively what happens is we are using 50% lesser energy to cool this building and to light this building compared to any other buildings around that you see.
Over and above the classroom experience, the IPE student has the advantage of enriching and expanding his knowledge base by drawing from the enormous pool of resources the institution has created.
We have collection of around 50,000 volumes of books as well as journals. We receive 300 in number.
Over the years, IPE has earned for itself a special place in academic circles for its broad-based research initiatives spanning critical domains.
I'm a strong believer in research, and as a practicing academic, I think it's very important that we engage in research. It's important that our research informs our teaching, and it's also important to me that our teaching is practice relevant. And these are the things that I most enjoy about being at IPE. This institution embodies or encapsulates those key things of research-led teaching, teaching which is practice relevance, and when we are involved with management development programs, we're on a sure footing. We've built a platform of research, we know what we're talking about, and in that way we're really adding value to the participants and to the institutions which sponsor those participants. I think IPE makes a really very significant and perhaps understated contribution to the Indian economy. The public sector is huge in India, and every little bit of enhanced performance that we manage to motivate and build upon in the public sector units adds considerably, not just to gross domestic product, but to the welfare and living standards of all in India. So for me, it's a great pleasure to endorse IPE, and personally, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be a member of the visiting staff here at this institution.
We've completed projects for various ministries of the Government of India, State Government, Planning Commission, and also various central public sector enterprises on prominent research themes. In fact, we have dedicated databases created at the Institute for central public sector enterprises and state-level public enterprises, which is unique in the nation. The Institute is identified to work with the Performance Management Division, Cabinet Secretariat, Government of India, to evaluate the performance of various ministries across the country. The thrust areas of research in IPE include in the areas of corporate governance, corporate social responsibility, sustainable development, risk management, project management, and so on, amongst others. We have a well-structured doctoral program. We've produced 65 PhDs so far. We look forward to newer research areas and newer collaborations. We have prominent research collaborations with leading universities in Malaysia, New Zealand, the UK, Netherlands, and so on.
Institute of Public Enterprise is also having international collaborations, particularly with IGATE Business School of Mexico City, which has promised the school to provide all kind of benefits academically, research-wise, and also in terms of executive development programs over a period of time. We have entered into an agreement with Institute of Public Enterprise towards executive development programs and offering specialization programs for the MBA students, which will certainly uplift the image of the Institute of Public Enterprises, as well as it will give the Public Enterprise Institute, this institute, one of the good ranks in the entire business school evaluations.
IPE deputes faculty to visit places across the globe in pursuit of benchmarking and upgrading the knowledge pool. The institute provides a wide range of consultancy and research services and has undertaken consultancy assignments for national and international organizations like the UNDP, World Bank, Asian Development Bank, ADB, Commonwealth Secretariat, Department for International Development, DFID, Government of UK, International Centre for Promotion of Enterprise, ICPE, Asian and Pacific Development Centre, ILO, Government of Netherlands, etc. In addition to these, the Institute has also been offering the consultancy services to a number of central and state governments, public and private sector organizations such as Government of India, Government of Andhra Pradesh and APSRTC, to name a few.
Doctoral program is supported by the Indian Council for Social Science Research, Ministry of Human Resource Development. We have easy access to international journals. There are two kinds of research fellows. One is a teaching fellow and the other is a research fellow.
IPE publishes several journals focusing on management and allied subjects that facilitate comprehensive understanding of the subjects.
As part of its research publications, IP brings out books, journals, working papers, monographs, etc. Within the publications, IP brings out 9 journals. Alongside, IP also brings out IP newsletter, which is a spotlight on the academic and administrative activities undertaken and executed by the members of faculty.
The Journal of Institute of Public Enterprise, the flagship journal of IPE, makes available to students authentic, integrated and incisive analyses on public sector undertakings in India and the world over. It is an ideal research tool which presents a wealth of information on the growth, functioning, productivity, profitability and problems of public enterprises while encouraging informed discussions on alternative models. The other IPE journals include Journal of Economic Policy and Research, Journal of Managerial Finance and Research, Journal of Corporate Governance, Journal of Venture Capital Financial Services, Journal of Marketing Vistas, Journal of International Economics, Journal of Governance and Public Policy, IPE Journal of Management. The library houses neatly classified project reports submitted by students, teaching staff and research scholars, and also back volumes of leading journals. Taking the library to the next level is the library's Audio-Visual Center, equipped with a fine collection of audio and video cassettes and CDs. The library has enhanced its efficiency by subscribing to online databases such as EBSCO, IBID, Emerald Extra Management, Indiastat.com, JSTOR, and CMIE Prowess. With every nook and corner Wi-Fi enabled, the students and staff enjoy 24/7/365 access to the internet.
I feel so much privileged to be a part of IPE. Right from the first sem itself, IPE provides so many opportunities and platforms to showcase our talents in various fields, be it finance, marketing, operations, HR. We have a very good lush green campus and the infrastructure of the college is also very good. And the faculties are also very approachable. We can approach them at any point of time. They are ready to help us. We can call them, SMS them, email them, anything. They are more than ready to help.
Looking back at the time I spent in IPE, it was a very nurturing atmosphere.
My 2 years in IPE was most productive. I have discovered myself a lot. most particularly quizzing, and IPE also played a major role by encouraging me a lot, and this led us to win which is Tata Crucible International Edition, and to win it, IPE had a very positive impact on my life.
IPE as a B school is becoming more entrepreneurial in nature, and we have a focus of developing entrepreneurship skills in our B school. With this background, we have started a new competition, the business plan competition, which we have named as Ankur. Ankur means a seedling, and this is a forum which gives our young entrepreneurs a forum in which they can express their plans and they can talk about the startups they want to do, and in this way their entrepreneurship skills can be noticed. Another aspect of this Ankur, the business plan event, is that we also plan to encourage women entrepreneurship in India, and in IPE we have always had a very favorable ratio towards women, and women are being more encouraged to take on startups and business plans.
We are also into other areas of the business. There are many samitis over here, like Marketing Samiti, Operations Samiti, Finance Samiti, and there are many clubs which are student driven. We have activities like debate competition, quiz competitions, and also business plan competition. Maximum of the events of IPE are student driven. We coordinate the event, we actively take part in it. Our academics, our classrooms, and in everything in IPE gives us an edge over other B schools. We at IPE, we have basketball court, we have tennis court, we have a badminton court. We have a good infrastructure when it's related to sports or to academics.
IPE's mission extends well beyond the campus to ensure a thriving career for the students after they pass out. The rapport with the industry and academic institutions has made IPE the most preferred destination for corporates looking for exceptional talents.
And IPE has been running a business school for the last 20 years. The business school is recognized as being among the top 25 in India and the top one in Andhra Pradesh. When you come to the IPE Business School, not only do you get access to faculty who are very good in research and teaching, you get also access to the brand equity of IPE. All the students of IPE are placed in very good companies. But when you get educated IPE, you get exposed to a whole lot of areas which are the result of the experience and the research of the IPE faculty.
The Placement Committee of IPE provides all assistance to prospective employers to select the best. Task is not easy, as it has to pick the first among equals.
For placing the students or for enabling the students to put up a better performance, we adopt a three-pronged strategy. Number one, we involve the students in almost all the activities of this thing. Number two, we help them, what you call, brush up their fundamentals, prepare fully well about the company, about what's happening around and all that. And the third and the most important thing what we do is we involve the course coordinators. Now for the current year, already about 30 companies have already visited the campus. Around what I call 50 students are already placed, and some of the companies which visited so far is what I call Idea Cellular, and today ING Vaishya Bank is the progress in progress. Then Karur Vaishya Bank has also visited our campus. So placement at IPE in general we can say so good, and despite sometimes the economy being tough, or maybe even during the subprime crisis also, we had a record of placing more than what I call 80% of the students.
The star recruiters for this year are Mekon Limited, Oracle India, Bacadia, Berger Paints, VSP RINL, Cognizant, Deloitte, Kotak Securities, and Mahindra Satyam. IPE was ranked first in Andhra Pradesh and 7th in India, rated by CSR GHRDC B School Survey 2013, 16th among the top 30 government and private B schools. Our synergistic, strategic alliances include world's premier institutions. We have a wide range of academic offerings for diverse student segments. It is a 50-year-old journey which has taken us through many a milestone. We have won awards, accolades, and forged synergistic alliances with the world's best institutions who share our quest for excellence. It is said, management is getting work done through people. But we believe the real management is developing people through work. And that's what we have been doing these 50 years, and we shall continue to do. We shall move on to cross many more milestones, because we know pursuit of excellence is a journey and not the destination.